Hey everybody, I'm Giles and this is JDM World. Do you have a computer? I bet you do. But does it have the sound that you want it to have? Maybe not. In this video, we're going to look at a couple of different strategies for adding 2.1 sound to your home PC. To set up 2.1 sound on your PC, you're going to need a few different components. First, you're going to need the 2.1 and 2.1, and that means two satellite speakers and a subwoofer. These speakers can be powered, meaning that they have amplification built in, or passive, meaning that they don't, and then you'll need to provide those amplifiers. Beyond the speakers and the amplifiers, you need to have a strategy to then connect these to your PC. Now, 2.1 isn't a surround sound standard, meaning that you can't set your PC to output 2.1 sound and it's going to send signal out left and right and the subwoofer. What you're going to have to do to create 2.1 is take left and right from stereo output and then find a way to extract out information to send to your subwoofer. Now you can do that typically in one of three different ways. Either you can have some type of external powered crossover and you'll send the stereo into that crossover and then the crossover will spit out your highs and lows. That requires buying another component, so we're not going to look at that today. A second way, and there's an A and B to make your three ways, is you take the stereo output from your computer with a phono jack, so you'll plug that in, and then you'll turn that into RCA. So you're going to use a cable to adapt that output, and then those two RCAs, you can either then put Y splitters and then send one half of the signal to your subwoofer and one half to the mids and highs. Or if you have an amplifier that has a pass-through, you can just run that RCA cable directly to your amplifier, and this could either be the sub or the highs, and then take the pass-through and run to the amplification for your other set of speakers. And that's what we're going to focus on today. So our path is going to be stereo out to the RCA converter, RCAs into an APA 102 amplifier that's going to power our satellite speakers. That amplifier has RCA pass-through, so we're then going to take those RCAs and run and plug into the back of our powered subwoofer. So now we'll take a look at our gear and then I'll walk through setting this up. To get things started, we have a 3.5mm to RCA adapter cable. The speakers we're using are a 2.1 Starke Sound Echo speaker system, which has two satellites and an 8-inch subwoofer. The amplifier is an APA 102 from Dayton Audio. That's an old model. They have a new one now with Bluetooth built in, but we're just using the straight amplifier, which is about 60 by 60 for two channels. And this is a shot of the subwoofer itself, a sub 24, I believe it is. And those are the two inputs that we're going to use to feed this thing some signal from our other amplifier. Okay, now we're going to actually go ahead and plug all these pieces together so you can see what this might look like. So the first step is this cable is going to plug into the back of the PC, and then this is going to run to the input of our amplifier. So I'm going to go ahead and see if I can get that going. All right, and then it's kind of hard to see, but this is the main input and this is the main output. So this is going to go into our main input. Now that will give us a signal path from the PC down to our amplifier, and this is what's going to power our speakers, right, which are these units. Now we have to now get signal to our subwoofer over here. So we have to get an RCA cable to run from one to the other. So we're going to go ahead and plug this in our output. And then this will plug into the input, the line in on our sub. The last bit of cabling is actually speaker cable, and we are going to plug this into the main out and your positive and negative, and then this will then cable to your speakers here. All right, and we will go ahead and now make this happen. And here we go. We've added some custom Lego stands built by my son Drake to help give us better on-axis response from the speakers. But this thing sounds wonderful. It's highly recommended. If you've enjoyed this video and you find it helpful, please subscribe, like, and comment. As always, have a great day and enjoy the sound.